Hello, everybody. So, I know it's Mixed Media Monday, and I mentioned earlier about doing mixed media. And I haven't worked on my journal, and I don't want to work on my journal. I want to get my journal done, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my journal. And where I ended up last was that this one had been in upside down, and I needed to get it right side forward. Why does it matter? It matters because I have, let me show you what's in here. These in there. And that's why it matters, because I don't want these pages upside down. And what I actually did, this one was in right. These two were in upside down. But because I did two wrong, I figured it would be easier to go back and do this one over and do it right. And I'm going to turn this page around this way. In my holes are not going to line up exactly right now, but that's the way I'm going to do it. I got my needle and my thread, and I was threading it double and then not, and then I'll show you. So it's like 4 threads is what I was actually kind of doing. I don't know if that might be too long now, but I definitely pulled a lot of it. This really, basically, this is regular thread. It says it's embossing thread, but it's not like embossing thread, which is what I should be using. Not embossing. Embroidery, which is what I should be using. But I don't have it. And when I started to make this, I was determined, because I'm kind of playing on the junk journal thing, but art journal, because it's not really quite a junk journal. And so I didn't want to have to go out and buy anything, not even the thread. So I've got a big needle, and I'm just going to thread that. Now it's going to be doubled. So it's double thread doubled, right? So 4 strands of the thread, and hopefully, oh my goodness, sometimes okay. I hope that's long enough. That's going to be right there. Please, please, please be long enough. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to leave that loose because I'm going to come from the inside. So I got to find the middle and find that middle page. There. Okay, so I'm going to come in through this middle page, and I'm just going to kind of follow my needle through, making sure it's making it through. Right. Come on, where are you? There you are. Come on. It doesn't want to play nice. There we go. Okay. They really should all, because they've been all poked. Basically, I took an all. See? So they should all be about the same. So I'm going to come through, bring this up through. Make sure I'm doing it. I'm thinking, am I doing this right? Because believe me, last time I had to come through there several times. It was a long video. It was a long day, but hopefully I've got it more together now. Okay, and then you can either go to the top or the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and... Uh-oh. Yeah, some of them are going to want to slide away and whatever. They're not tied yet. Okay, now I have to put the bind on, also the binding, so it's got to go in the way it's going to go. So, see, now I got this upside down, so now let me make sure. Let me be positive about this. These are not that page. There they are, the dragonflies. They're facing the right way. Okay, I'm going to take this and go through the middle hole in the binding strip. Now, a lot of the videos that I've seen, and I'm going back over a lot of the stuff that I've already said, in case somebody's watching it that I didn't see my other video or videos. The videos that I watched, they all go straight to the binding through the book, and then they cover it or whatever. I had this extra piece, and I thought, why don't I just go straight through this, and then I can glue this, and we'll find out if there's a reason why I can't. So... okay, look, it came right straight through. Man, I couldn't have done that better. I cannot believe I did that. Uh-oh, this is going to be too short. I feel it in my bones. I feel it. Okay, let me do it. Because I might... I'm going to try to figure something else out if this is short. So I don't want to have to start all over. Again. Yeah, it went all the way through. I just... I don't want to do this again. Okay. Because I'm just thinking that it's going to be... the time. I'm always leaving so much for that. And I don't need to leave that much for that. So... Ooh. This one doesn't even have a hole in it. So it needs one. Ow. Ooh, I poked myself. Did I poke myself bad? No. No blood. Let me just say, I'm not going to squeeze it, though. Ooh, that hurt. I'm sorry. Not good on the video, is it? It just tells you to be careful, right? Okay, now this one. And now I have to check again and make sure. I have it right. I don't know. Nope. So it's a good thing I checked. Because it wasn't. It was upside down. Right. Let me make sure again, because like I said, as much as nope, there's the peacock. So this goes this way. This goes this way. You know, we both know. We all know what's going to end up happening, right? I'm going to check and double check and double check. And guess what? It's going to end up being in upside down anyways. I just bet. My goodness. So, I guess on my phone earlier, I saw Prince Charles has cancer. And I don't know what kind or nothing. But he had the palace, whoever they are, let everybody know. Because I guess he doesn't want to hide it. If it's going to help anybody. I guess when Kate Middleton had to go in to the hospital for, and nobody's saying what she went in for, he was also in. Look at that, I missed that one altogether. You know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna force it through it. What's going on here? What? Anyways, Kate Middleton was in the hospital, and I guess he was in too for some kind of cancer, prostrate something, and I guess he ended up getting the all clear on that, but then this popped up. So, anyways, not good for anybody. You don't want to hear that about anybody, right? Just wish him well. Come on, thread. It doesn't want to come through. I don't know what to do. Let me see if I can even. Nope, this is definitely not going to work. It's not long enough. It's just not. And it's not going to work. And I have a feeling that came through again, and that's why I'm trying to fix it again. And it's not going to because it's not long enough. So I've got to do this a lot. It's got to be a lot of thread. It's got to be big. I would rather have extra than keep doing what I'm doing. And man, I hope you all get to laugh at me, you know, because I do. Sometimes I just can't believe. Okay, so I'm just gonna get these ends. Now it'll be doubled. Right. And it's gonna be doubled. So now, that's a really long one this time. But see, I thought that before because I'm gonna double it again. It just might not be so long, see? And it's pretty long, but it is not as long as it seems like it's gonna be. So, all right, now, hopefully I got plenty of thread and I can do it this time without any trouble, but you know how that goes. I just can't believe, I mean, did 3 of them really nothing like this, and then this one was backwards, so then I gotta do it right and take it out. And shoot, they're coming off. Don't come off. I don't know how I ended up doing it this way, but this is the way I want to do it. Just get it in there. Get them on. And I don't want to do it if it's not right. That's that's my other signature. Okay. So, this, yes. Okay. Through we go again. Okay, I'm going to leave that, hopefully that long. Okay. Now. This hole should be so well used that it should not even be an issue of getting it through. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Okay, see, you always gotta watch. If it starts pulling funny or whatever, check it and see why. Because you never know. Okay. So, this side, this way, there's the peacock. Let's keep going. Here's the dragonflies. Let's check some more. This looks right. Okay, what do we have here? We have the bird. He looks right. Everything is looking right. If anything's wrong, that looks right. It all looks right. Okay. All right, now we're going to go through this one. See, now I got a lot of thread. But that's okay. I'm okay with that right now after all of this. And it's still loose, and it's going to be loose until I tie it. And actually, that's good because it helps me get it through. Makes it easier to move it right. Okay. So I'm going to pull this one to one side. Right. I'm going to tighten it. And then this is going to come back through the middle. Come on. It's giving me doesn't really want to come through, so I'm gonna I just had it in there. I just had it in. Okay. So, no. Can you believe this? Like, come on. It's in here. I'm gonna push it way up in there. Okay. In there. In here. Where is it ended? not there. Oh. Is this crazy? Like, that I'm having so much trouble? Or what is the deal? I can't even hardly see what I'm doing. It should not be this hard. And so why am I missing? So, look, I don't want that to happen. Okay. So it's in, but it's going somewhere real weird. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it through here and then stick it back in through here and work it through here. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring it through just because I'm afraid I'm gonna end up losing this. And I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna have to do this over again. Please tell me that I'm done with this one. Please, please, please. Look. I don't know how bad knotted up it is. Is this through here? Let's do it this way. Oh, look at this. See, it's a good thing I checked, or see, with the 4 strands, it kind of makes this a little bit more work. Let's see. Look at these strings are loose. I am really making a mess of this. I will not give up. I will not give up. It's like there's one string that's loose, see? There we go. Finally. But I want this whole thing. See? I need to be able to separate these out. so that I can tie them tight. And I'm hoping maybe if I cut it, I can do that. Can you tell that I am not a sewer? What would you call that? A seamstress? Or, I mean, I'm not even close to that, but can you see that I don't use needle and thread? Can you see why? I remember when I was a kid and just the stories of people trying to show me, and I do some sewing now, and I still try to sew, but I cannot claim to really know what I'm doing or anything because it would be some kind of lie. Let me see. Please tell me that I have it right. Here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, the bird is up there. Yes, yes, yes. Mosquitoes. Oh, it's all going good. There we go. Flowers. Peacock. Another peacock. Okay, so there should be a piano and some other stuff, but either way, we're ready for the last signature to go in. And I'm going to make sure I have it the right way. Looks like maybe it goes this way. I'm not sure. We'll find out when we come across those pictures. I've got some bright paper in here. Marker. I don't know. That should have been, longer way. Different way period altogether. I wonder if this doesn't even have any of those sheets in it. This might be an easy one. There it is. So let's count the sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in here. Now, I don't know what I did with that piece of paper, with that piece that had that thing in it. Like that all that I was using. So I'm just gonna have to kind of play it by ear. Let me get this here. Let me see if I can get That's not what I wanted to do. So we got rain, and it's cloudy, and it's raining, and it's supposed to be like this all week, which is not a Vegas thing, as most of you know. The thing in, though, look at how off that was, but at least it lines me up. The thing is, it's dark and gloomy and, you know what I mean. And I guess we got to appreciate the rain. But I know that it shouldn't have to be this gloomy to get rain. So it's not really the rain I dislike. It's that I love the sun so much. And when I end up missing out on the sun, that's what I don't like. Just missing out on that sun. Now, I bought that machine, the Today Special, on, let me make sure I make this definitely long enough. The bookbinding thing, Anita sends Today Special. I did buy that. And everything's taken so long to get here this time. And okay, so my packages, I've explained this before. I'm in Las Vegas, and the place I grew up in is called Fontana. Well, I grew up in Fontana, Rialto, Inland Empire. And where this stuff is shipped out of is Fontana. Now, if I go to Fontana, it is 4-hour drive max. 4-hour drive to get to Fontana. Now, usually they send the packages, UPS does this, to Northrop, California, which I don't know where that is. It's central or northern California. This time, after going to Lathrop, instead of being sent to Ontario, which is kind of neighbors Fontana, this time they didn't do that. They're so smart. Why would they bring it right back and send it to Ontario? No, let's instead send it to Sacramento. From Sacramento, it went to Sparks, Nevada. I think, but I am not sure that Sparks, Nevada is up by Reno and Carson City, where I believe they're getting ready to have snowstorms. I could be wrong, but I believe that that is the case in Sparks, Nevada, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But what the heck? Sparks, Nevada? That's way far away. My package was sent days ago. So the 30th, like the 31st or the 1st. And it is not even halfway here. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Who does this? How does this happen? I want to know how this works. Does nobody look at this? Is this AI, artificial intelligence, doing this? How does this happen? Because there is no common sense reason for it. I mean, I just don't get it. I just really don't get it. It's just insane. But anyways, what I was going to say is I'm going to use that for more. What I'm going to do is I'm getting back into the scrapbooking and saving pictures and stuff. And Creative Memories has a very good point in that everybody's pictures are on their phones, and if they lose the phone or you've lost that person and nobody can get into the phone or whatever, what happens to those pictures? They're gone and they're lost and nobody can get them. And so that's one of the reasons why, even though our pictures are on our phone and stuff, we should still keep them. You know, I have a granddaughter that's like 10 years younger than her brothers. And, whoops. I bet you she has never seen a picture of them as young. She probably has no idea what they looked like when they were young. I don't know if they have pictures up. I hope so. I am having to find my holes, and this is where I'm going to be thankful for the long thread, right? So that this thing is still that maneuverable that I can do this. See? Oops. Just remembering that I had them all lined up when I poked the hole, right? So if I keep them in line with the holes, they should stay in line. And I'm sure people that do this all the time think I'm out of my mind, and they're going, look at this lady. You can't do that. Well, guess what? For Lori, it works because it's probably the only way it's going to work. Okay. And now I'm going to come through to the top. I got two different holes. Uh-oh. I better go in the middle of them. Even though we're not supposed to. Because it's not marked that way. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, this one didn't. See, it didn't punch right. They're all like this. Yep. They're all like this. All right. That orange one doesn't quite make it. Do I make it? Make it. Mm. Let me bring this around. Anyway, so finishing what I was saying is, so Creative Memory says we should still be scrapbooking even though it's all digital. And of course they're going to say that that's their money, right? That's where they make their profits from. But I kind of think that basically they're right. And so I'm like, yeah, but scrapbooks are bulky and big and, you know, just a lot and expensive. So I'm thinking that this book thing might actually be an answer to that. So I can scrapbook and keep my pages in the scrapbook as I'm scrapbooking it. But then when I'm finished with that scrapbook, or halfway through, or wherever, you know, whenever, then bind it into one of those books. That's what I'm thinking. Now, if anybody knows of a reason why that won't work, let me know. Because I just went and spent all that money on that. Okay, Neil, where are you? Oh, there you are. It's funny. This is working. Okay, I'm getting there. Please don't be upside down. Please, please. This one didn't really seem to have the stuff where it mattered, right? So, now, let this one work. Please, please, please. And what I'm going to do, see, this is what happens because I come up through the thing. Because I come up through it, it happens. But I want to check here, make sure. Okay, that all looks even and good. But again, here's one that's loose. And I'm just going to go. Okay. I'm going to cut it somewhere here. So that I can hopefully tie it up. Tight. Okay, I think that's it. So it's gonna go one side of this, one side. Pull tight again. Okay, now we're gonna find out if this is actually gonna work. And the reason I say that is because you never know. It's experimentation and did I get it all right? And how am I gonna get it in here and hold it tight? And does it fit? And all of that matters, right? It looks like it's gonna work, but I gotta get it glued in, and that is gonna be the thing. Oh, I'm thinking this is, look at how the pages lay. I think I'm gonna like it. Oh my goodness. I think I am. I'm liking the way the pages lay in that, and just hope. I know I need to get this needle put away too before bad things happen with it, because bad things can happen with it. And this glue, I don't know. One of my other friends was saying, yes, I had that glue too. And I didn't care for it. So it's not just me. And I hate that anybody would have problems with anything that they buy. But, you know, you kind of at the same time like knowing that you weren't the only one that had issues with it. So, now what's the difference between this? Like, see, it just doesn't even want to come out of the bottle. What's the difference between this tonic glue and the other tonic glue? There is a difference. I mean, obviously there's a reason they're in different bottles, but I mean, they know what they're doing. Why are they putting both of them out? Okay, I hate glue all over my fingers, but I got to get the glue spread out. And I don't want big gobs of it all over. And I'm hoping this holds it. You know what I mean? I'm hoping. And look at, I'm getting glue on the other side of the score line. And you know what that's going to mean? That means that's going to want to stick there. So, I'm going to try this. You can get that off some. Look at these fingers. You know, I don't even have paper towels or nothing. Ugh. You know, when I was young, I used to love putting glue on, and my older sister showed me, put that glue on and rub it on, and then you can just peel it off, and you can see all your um, lines and stuff from your hands, and we thought it was so cool, and now I can't even stand it. Okay, so I'm just trying to get this all lined up here. Let me check this side. Okay. All right. And all right. So now, I need it. I need to just be able to come in and push it down in different spots. So right now I'm going like in between the signatures and just taking my hand and kind of pushing in. Hopefully I'm not moving it because it lined up pretty well. How is it down here? Oh. See, I need my scoring tool. The only problem is not scoring tool, my bone folder. Best don't really know where my bone folder is right now. Okay, excuse my hand. I'm gonna try to get something in here that I can use. I just wanna be able to push it down a little bit. Not really move it around. And then maybe in the middle of the signatures. You can definitely see where the middle of the signatures are. I hope this is working. Like I said, nobody had done that. They're all doing it straight to the spine. But I had that and I thought, oh, wouldn't that be easier? Just to put it on something and then glue that something, the whole thing in there like that. So, and I'm even thinking like at some point to sew it in, like with a sewing machine, sew it in to a spine like that. And then glue it in. Like, wouldn't that be easier, neater, whatever? I have some awesome wrapping paper that I found at Home Goods, and I saw it and I thought, isn't that cute? That's some cute wrapping paper right there. And I went over and was looking at it because it would come a whole set. It comes with some curling ribbon bow things in it. 2 things of wrapping paper, 2 different styles of wrapping paper, and some big old tags. And it's thick paper. It's thick. Kind of vinyl-y feeling a little bit. One roll is real papery. But the other one is not. And I thought, I wonder. So I've got it. I used the wrapping paper to wrap a birthday present for my granddaughter this weekend, and then I the one that felt like paper. It had little birthday cakes, pink, kind of pinky purpley colored, and then it had this other paper. It's kind of vinily feeling the stripes. And I'm not saying it's vinily feeling, but it's kind of. If that makes any sense. Oh, I feel like it's being ridiculous right now. All right, let me see. I don't know how that glue is, if that glue is dried yet or not. You know what I do have is some paper clips. I got some big ones. And I got this. And I had some little bitty paper clips. But I don't know what happened to them. I'm thinking that I want to clip this stuff. You know, keep that glue down there. But yeah, the paper clips will work right there. So I can put one in each thing here. That way it's holding it down. On both sides, maybe. Excuse the arm. I think this is gonna work out well. Okay, leave that, and then if you want to come push down the middle, you can. You know, you don't want to. I put a lot of glue on, so I'm hoping it holds. I'm thinking it should be kept straight up, so I'm just gonna put some things here to hold it. See, I don't want it flopping loose like that. So I need heavy enough stuff to keep it there. What else do I have? I don't think this is heavy enough. No. Boy, that glue just seems to make it worse. These are not heavy enough. No. I don't have anything else heavy enough up here. Let me see. Well, it's just gonna have to stay that way, I guess. While we wait. And I'm not really gonna be able to do anything now until this dries. So we will see. I'll let you all know. Alright, if you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.